Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to tonight's episode of Ink of Fate, a primal Viking adventure. I am your Dungeon Master, KJ Potoff, and sometimes you're the person who sets up the Legos, and sometimes you're the person who sets the entire thing on fire and watches everything burn down. Let's meet our Lich Queens, our fabulous cast of players tonight. Tell us who you are and who you're playing. Let's start with Joanna.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
I'm always surprised. I'm Joanna. I play Odrune, the Wicker Barbarian. And Odrune for sure left out some smithing tools that they weren't supposed to, and they're really hoping that they were found before too long.
Fair. Elizabeth.
Oh, I just took a bite.
Oh, sorry. Nick.
Hi.
I'll come back to
you. I'm Nick, and I play Call the Grim Marauder Fighter. And I think before he and Hap left on their big expedition, he thought they would be able to get back. So he left behind his little ribbons for when he puts his hair half up. He has literally every other color, but now he only has red.
There you go. Now back to Elizabeth.
Good now. I'm Elizabeth. I play Ada, the Tusk Wizard Cleric, and Ada didn't have a lot of stuff in Nowhere, but I think she definitely realized, probably around when they were at Drift Hall, that she never paid her last bill to her landlady, and she feels really bad about it.
Priorities.
Moral
Sarah.
friend.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I'm playing Sigurd Skysplitter, the Horizon Walker Ranger. She forgot her glasses.
She's so perceptive.
Like, this is her without glasses.
Far away.
You know what? That's elf eyes.
Terrifying.
Why are you farsighted?
It's intuition.
There you go. That's the whole time. And Jay.
Hi, I'm Jay. I play Half the Squirrel Beastborn Warlock, and I just left behind all of my secret squirrely caches of stuff. I probably would have started off with more money if I had a chance to go grab them, but they're just buried somewhere like little time capsules.
Little surprises.
trees.
Surprises that might help you later. We'll
Like
see.
nuts.
Oh well,
Oh.
like nuts. So there might be a new
All
tree
right.
somewhere. I don't know. That's how that works.
Beautiful.
I'm
All right, let's do a quick little rundown of the story and the world we're playing in. So Ink of Fate is music stopped and my brain stopped. Ink of Fate is based on the Arcanum Worlds module Raiders of the Serpent Sea. It's a Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition module. We are using 5.5 rules with some homebrew lingering injury rules to keep things spicy. Ink of Fate is set in a world called Grimnir. Grimnir is Norse mythology and Viking inspired, though not necessarily historically accurate, so don't hold us to it. Everybody is part of various raiding clans. They all invade and compete with each other in order to earn glory and ascend to the halls of the slain. Everybody worships the gods of the Stone Court, the heroic Vanir that fought Boda the Oaken Queen and defeated Loknir the Betrayer, that spawn of a witch, and led the exodus from the Lost Lands and became the Stone Court. In the society, usually when one comes of age and then throughout the rest of their life, they accumulate fate tattoos. These are runic tattoos, usually on the wrist or arm, that are meant to guide them on their path towards their fate or their destiny. Grimnir has recently been raised out of its 4 straight years of winter due to the heroic deactivation of the magical frost heart deep within the mountain of Turnfjall, and it is because of these fate bearers here that was accomplished, though they are still destined to be deeply embroiled in the battles at Ragnarok, which is still very much looming on the horizon. So, let's get caught up on some more recent events, shall we? Because things have been happening both recently and also in the distant past, shall we say. The party is not currently in Grimnir. The party has been traversing the Lost Lands, the legendary realm that was once the home of the heroic Vanir, but was completely obliterated, destroyed, choked by lava and ash by Boda, her Jotun armies, and apparently some efforts of Loknir the Betrayer, her husband. Let's never forget, they were fully married. They had 3 weird kids together. Like, that was a thing that happened. And we're getting some somewhat painful reminders about these villains, getting some very personal visions from the past, both from Sprig, Odrun's original first Wicker ancestor, and from what seems to be an individual called Heimdall, though we haven't confirmed fully exactly what that individual's connection is to Sigrun. Assumptions can be made, of course. But from these memories, specific members of the party have learned certain details about the machinations that Boda exercised before the fall of the Lost Lands, and other specific schemes of Loknir in his efforts to ascend to godhood. So, very, very dark memories that took place. Threats were made, lives were lost, body parts were dismembered. It was, quite a time. But we return to the present, and we'll start with those who are at the academy, where Hap and Skuld the Valkyrie have just fought off a onslaught of haunted reflections emitting from the lights of this weird floating obelisk thing. And by severing the connection of those lights, by shattering the crystals, this entire massive obsidian obelisk inscribed with runes has come crashing to the ground. And it is at this moment, Sigrun, that the memory that you've been experiencing as Heimdall ends, and you awaken. Both Sigrun and Hap, go ahead and make perception checks, please.
28.
28 without glasses is insane.
Intuition.
Nah, I think we have to go with, like, you're farsighted and you
I
think
am
you have a hard time reading.
Yeah, I can see really far away, just cannot
Yep.
see up close.
Yep. Okay. Okay. So, Sigrun, first thing you notice is it looks like Hap and Skuld have been in some kind of scuffle. You see no bodies or blood or signs of enemies, just that they look drained. They look haggard. They look like they're struggling somewhat strength-wise. You also see that absolutely massive slab of obsidian is now in shards on the ground. However, you both see that one shard right in the middle remains floating, just completely stationary in the air. Jay, you're muted. I don't know if you were trying to say something just now.
Oh, no, I'm just saying I don't like random floating things. They turn out to be evil somehow, so.
Karn?
No, that's not random. And they're not floating, they're flying. That's not the same thing.
Man.
I was thinking more about what was causing winter, that ice thing.
The
I'm just
frost
saying.
heart.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. I don't know why you think I would. Wait, a card is flying, not floating. Just saying, and they're not random. They've been my partner this whole time.
Sigrun, I have
Unlike
one
your
more.
bird.
Sigrun, I have one
Where's your
more check
bird?
for you specifically. This can be either nature or arcana, and you can make this with advantage.
I'm gonna go nature for character. 13.
13?
With advantage.
Yeah. You remember in that sense memory, that one of the last things that happened was Loknir just drawing a sigil on Heimdall's palm, activating a regeneration spell. And you feel a slight tingling in your palm, and you see a very similar looking sigil, very, very faint, but like when you catch the light just right, you see a slight iridescent reflection of that sigil on your palm.
Oh my god. Okay. Does anyone else know, like, is it, so I guess my first, honestly, Sergen's first thought is, if that's happening, looking at their leg, but I'll have to make sure that's legit also, but
Your leg is fully intact and healthy and hardy.
figuring out, because I don't know how to test for this, but I want to know if it's something, like, test without asking, obviously, but if it's something that anyone else sees, or something that only I can see on my hand, or everyone can see it on their hand, on my hand. I had to ask. But okay.
You could always ask.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Siren would, though. And it just happens called Hap Scald. Anything look different?
You see it.
You got another you're a little close to my face. I'm fine. I can see just fine. Yeah,
Can I see
you
it, or
got
is it
a
invisible?
tattoo? What does it look like again? Does it
Well,
look
it's
like
an
a
iridescent thing, but I don't know if they could see it or not, or if it's just a me thing.
No, it's fully visible to everybody else. They see it the same way you do, where it's like, it's very faint, but when it catches the light, they see a slight rainbow iridescence to it.
I like to point out the reason why I am not like freaking out about a tattoo is because we seem to accumulate tattoos and that feels normal that we just
while
get tattoos.
sleeping in trances.
That actually seems like the most logical place to get tattoos in our particular world.
Oh,
I'm
and
just
It did
saying.
canonically happen to Ada.
Hap, you speak Runic, right?
Yeah, I speak Runic. I learned it from a tree
Um,
that technically came from here at some point. So yeah.
You would recognize the rune. A lot of times in Runic, like, symbols correspond with like a phonetic sound, but also like a singular word. The word you would recognize.
I'd be like really sad.
The word you would recognize this as relating to is regeneration.
Oh, that's random. Okay.
I mean, Sarah knows, but I'm trying to pretend that I know.
Yeah, I can say
yeah.
out of character, Sarah, this is that
yeah.
that reward I'm giving. It's not a ring, but this is part of your character quest. This is that reward you were supposed to get.
Yeah.
So, it does still require attunement. Otherwise, it will remain inert and inactive. You can instantaneously attune to it if you have an attunement slot available, but you can only be attuned to 3 things max. But this is now available to you as an option.
Okay. Well, is there any reason why you would get something about regeneration?
Yes, because she cut off my leg, and I needed a reason for why my leg is back.
I'm just gonna look at Scald, and I'm gonna look back over at Sigrid. What? Your
I
leg's
didn't
right
do
there.
what? I did
no,
what?
I mean, I was telling that to Jade, not to Hap. For the record.
Well, I'm Hap, and Hap is like, I hope whatever you were doing was worth it, because we kind of destroyed it. But, is there a reason or something you saw that would indicate why you have this particular rune, perchance?
I'm gonna say, Sigrun, in the best way I can say this, that's gonna sound bad the way I phrase it, is so happy that you and Skuld are hurt right now, because more than anything in the world, what Sigrun needs right now is to take care of something and be really not sad, because I'm so stressed and confused. So, healing spirit.
I'm so sorry to tell you this. I'm actually at full health.
No! Oh god.
Skuld is not.
I am at full fucking health, plus 10 hit points.
Healing spirit, Skuld. Skuld needs me now. It's fine.
Yeah, no, I'll take it. That's great. I'm fine. I'm doing great.
You look like shit.
Yeah, you look really bad.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You
know exactly what I'm
sapped?
Yeah,
her strength was sapped.
Very
She
much
went
so.
from like 17 down to like 11. So she has like the strength of like an average like not even like a carpenter, like like a
Oh,
barkeep.
I want you to
She's
know,
got
I
barkeep
did-
strength.
That's a level 3 cure wounds, and you only got 9. I'll tell you, that sucked. But at least, hopefully you get your strength back at least. I just wanted to give you some extra.
No, that's
that-
like
Isn't that
18.
18 because you got the 2 9s?
Oh, I didn't know they went together.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought he's so
Yep.
mad. I was like, that is
Yep, you did
horrible
those
for a
separately.
waste of a slot. Okay, thank God.
You're good.
I
You're
don't know why
good.
it's doing this weird.
Anyway, feel better.
I don't know why it did that.
Is Odrun next to us, by
the-
the way? Like the body of Odrun?
No, you are in completely different locations on the map.
Oh yeah, it's just us
Watching
three.
Odrun.
We're not.
Cull and Ada are with Odrun.
Oh.
They're off in the mountains.
I'm
For some reason,
sorry.
I don't know
you
why I
have
thought our bodies were next to each
me.
other. I no, yeah, you're right.
No, things happen simultaneously, but you don't know that yet.
Yeah. Did Secret explain at all what the fuck happened?
No,
No. Okay.
not yet.
Oh.
I mean,
Is there a floating thing over there still? Can we let's go back to the floating mystery thing. What
yeah,
is that?
I did explain my
Um,
hand.
Yeah, there's a single floating shard of what remains of the giant obelisk.
Kind of want to shoot
Each
it.
of you can roll either Arcana or Investigation.
Or do you want to risk it all and just shoot it without checking it?
Can I automatically succeed?
Did you use that already today?
I cannot even remember. Did I?
I think
don't
you
even
did
recall.
earlier because you were trying to figure out the crystal issue.
Oh, right.
Yep.
Fine.
I did
What am I rolling? Arcana or what? Investigation?
Investigation.
Arcana Investigation.
Wow, they are the
Need a
exact
9.
same. 16.
Yeah. 16.
What's gold?
Yeah.
She rolled a 3. Yeah, so Hap, what you notice is, first of all, like, you're able to get your paw very, very close to this. There's no, like, energy or issue. You're pretty sure it's safe to touch. And you just kind of tap it ever so slightly, and it moves, and then it stays exactly where you put it. And then you push it up a little bit, and it stays where you put it. And you push it down, and it stays where you put it. And you're able to kind of, like, put it anywhere in space, and it just kind of stays there. You think this could be useful. You're not quite sure what the application is, but like there's something in the back of your brain that says somebody could use this in a creative way. Maybe not necessarily on its own, but there's some powerful magic going on here that warrants further arcane investigation.
Okay, it's a new tail piece. We're gonna add it to my collection.
Gonna put it on your tail? Okay.
I'm gonna put it on my tail. It's
Um,
gonna be there.
You
a
put
war
it on your tail,
trophy.
and it kind of, it almost drags a little bit.
It's
but-
braided in. It's fine. It's hiding in the
Yeah,
front.
no, it stays connected. But you notice that, like, anytime you stop walking, it just kind of keeps your tail, like, even more elevated than usual. Just in a weird spot. Especially with the blunt end you have on your tail at this point. So it leads to a little bit of like weird tugging every once in a while. It feels like somebody's grabbing your tail a bit, in a not necessarily friendly way. So you're welcome to
Well,
leave
at
it
least I won't
there.
forget about it now. Keep an eye on it. It's mine. All right, Sigrun, is there anything else you wanted to do in this place, or can we like leave this creepy ass hellhole behind?
We probably should leave unless you're hungry, but
I mean,
everyone needs to eat. I'm just saying, we've been here and you look like you just fought. I'm just saying. I'll wait for you to.
You want to eat here?
No, I don't want to eat. I was being polite. It's fine. You need to relax. You've been watching my relaxing body for a while.
Let's eat outside.
Yeah. Okay. all.
Okay.
But I'm ready to go whenever
Is
you
there
are.
like food here or something?
Yeah, Skuld fully tries to like lead a charge out, and then like she staggers a bit, leans against a wall, slides down it, acts like she did it on purpose, and then is like, "Yeah, let's have a snack before we go. Just a short little rest before we go."
I'm gonna have a Karn walk next to Skuld in a very I just happen to be walking here kind of way. As a reminder, a Karn is a medium-sized like ram with giant
Mhm.
horns. It looked really cool because they could fly.
Love that a Karn
So
is a
a Karn-
medium goat.
Yeah. So a card is just gonna be like happens to be next to Scold, and if Scold, uses the horn as a thing to hold on to, I don't notice. It's fine. It's totally fine. Uses their
Lovely.
soft body to catch them in case they fall.
So both of you go ahead and clock a short rest. And Hap, go ahead and you lost strength as well, right?
Not that I ever use it, but yes.
Okay. Go ahead and regain 1 point back from your strength score.
And we were only losing one at a time, right?
I was rolling a d4 each time.
All right. Well, I'll keep that in mind. I'm gonna scroll back up and figure out which one.
Okay.
Possible.
Um,
Because I don't think I lost very much.
Does Scold have any attunement slots open?
yes,
I'm
I
not
believe
gonna
so.
Ring of free. Here, Scold, marry me. If we survive, obviously.
Hap's just in the background being like, what the fuck?
Spend eternity with me, Scold. Let's do this.
Hap-
Assuming you're being sarcastic.
It's a ring of free actions of your generation, just so you know.
Yeah.
I just
No,
want you to know Hap's
we
in
are
the
gonna spend
background
eternity together.
disapproving of this particular matchup. I had a different matchup for Sigrid and Scold, and it wasn't each other. So this is weird.
Who was it?
I'm not telling you. You just see my disappointing face in the background being like, no.
Wow.
No.
It's a ring of free action. Enjoy it. We will all spend eternity together, actually.
Great. Meanwhile.
Nope.
Yours is coming, Hap. Don't worry. That a gate that you took from me to create Bo, even though you call Cole the father, I know the truth. I know.
What
And I love
the
you too,
fuck
Hap.
is happening?
Thank you for accepting my reign of
You
the gate,
have-
and we've been married since then. And Bo is my child because I provided the seed.
This fades into
I have a different perception
as we
of
sail
parenthood,
across the
but
landscape.
That was
Are we talking about
something.
agate? Are we talking about
I
agate?
provided the seed, sweet Jesus.
Okay.
No, but I think the seed was the seed. Actually, the plant was the seed.
I have no
Honestly,
control. So
single
raise the
motherhood
justice
is
from my
getting
grip.
better and better every day. I am a single parent. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Okay. Back in the mountains. Ada and Cull. Things have been very dull from your perspective. You think that things might get interesting for a little bit, but then Odrun is just completely still and motionless, and time starts to drag on and on and on. What does it look
long?
like once you're like
That's a great question.
once you're past an hour into this state of nothingness?
I think after a certain point where it's like, oh, nothing's happening, Cole would have sat against one of the walls and gingerly taken the loot from the bag of holding that is on Odrun's person, and he's like kind of scared to touch Odrun during this entire process, but he does take his loot out and was probably just like quietly playing to just fill the void.
Cool. Sounds about like this.
Yeah.
Just very chill. Odrun, you absorb memories kind of on fast forward. You recognize that the twig that you grafted onto yourself, the memories contained in that were mostly that immediate scene that you witnessed, but it unlocked a cascade of what came after. So you have for now at least, a somewhat clear recollection of the events that led up to the Exodus and Sprig's ultimate, sacrifice in battle and, dying in Grimnir. So you have at least a vague sense of what happened after, but this memory in particular was stored away within a few days of the specific memory you witnessed. These all come slamming through your branches and just pulsing through every part of your system. And you awaken extremely abruptly, still very much in the heat of what you've been experiencing. It takes you a moment to kind of come back to Odrun.
Odrun actually doesn't come back right away.
Yeah.
At that moment, Odrun, when they wake back up, they rage. They go into a rage, and like it's a particularly spectacular one. There's like, for a second, there's a bright light when they rage, and you just see like the outline of a gigantic tree. You see the outline of the world tree when they rage. And then they go sprinting out the door. And they are making for
Oh shit.
the spot that you talked about on the cliffs. They're making for that spot where Boda talked to them.
Roll a survival check with disadvantage, please.
Okay.
Or sorry, straight roll.
I assume we're scrambling
got
to
a 10.
follow.
Oh
At
yeah.
least heading in
Yeah.
the general area.
It's rough going. The terrain has changed significantly, and the others are able to catch up to you as you do this. You find a spot completely gray. You look across a valley. In your memory, it was verdant. It was almost more like a jungle than a mountain forest. Very lush, vibrant vines, shrubbery, all sorts of creeping plant life. Here, it's barren. There's a couple tangled brambles. You see part of the landscape has shifted. There's fissures. There's mountains that have been completely obliterated or reshaped. You see the dark sky overhead. There's still no sunlight. It's all ash. You feel it choking your branches.
And at
You
that
see a
point,
spider skitter.
oh hey, spider life. At that point, Odrun just screams out in rage and falls down on the ground, just beating their fists against the ground. And just... There was a chance we could have stopped this. No one would listen. We could have stopped her. No one would listen, and I don't know why. She didn't know why. By the time they all listened, it was too late. It was done. She thought it was her fault. She thought this was all her fault.
I think Ada just, even if Odrun is still like hitting the ground, like Ada just goes and like as much as she can, just kind of like bear hugs Odrun and doesn't really know what to say, so she doesn't say anything.
And Odrun would just kind of lean over.
I think Cole does the same very soon after.
You would believe me, wouldn't you?
Always.
You would
Always.
believe me even if everybody said it was wrong.
Of course.
She killed her best friend and threatened to kill everyone. And then she did it anyway. And then just little bit by little bit, everything just comes out. Just how angry Sprig was at Lognir, and at the same time, how much she loved him. And how mad she was that he was taken away from her.
I don't think Ada tries to comfort Odrun because it's like this can't really be comforted.
Yeah.
So I think that eventually she just has some like silent tears running, but she just like stays there with you in it.
Yeah. I don't know if Cole's never been the best at words, especially with something that you can't there's no fathoming this, so probably just at the worst parts a little squeeze and just mumbling, we're not going anywhere.
You know, apparently Sprig didn't think Loknir was all bad. I'm not entirely sure I agree with her. He did have some redeeming qualities. Does, honestly, really. He did everything wrong, but he at least cared about Sprig. Cares about Hell. Cares about you. Looking at Ada. He's a piece of shit otherwise, but apparently not completely heartless. Boda planned this long before they ever met. She even had some orchestrated little way they would meet. Everybody else thought it was cute, but looking at it now, it wasn't. This isn't the first time she's done this. This isn't... She's got so much practice at this.
We still don't know why, do we?
It's... Would you believe it if I told you it sort of gets her off?
Yeah.
I would not believe it. What the fuck?
Yeah.
It's so wild. It'd be
It's
true.
so weird that honestly it's the only way it could be true. It sort of gets her off. The more beautiful the place, the stronger her urge is to destroy it. You know, do you know how she started this? In this part, at least. She did forest fires out of season. And then she explained, through apparent experience, how that can destroy a place. Fires lead to mudslides, lead to flooding, lead to famine, leads to death.
Winter leads to famine, leads to freezing,
Yes.
leads to death.
And honestly, it's like she doesn't even have to be there to see it. She just gets off on knowing it's gonna happen. And Sprig thought it was her fault. And I think that is probably the most heartbreaking thing of it all. I never really got the chance to be young. She did. And she gave most of it up to pure guilt.
I think it's really easy to believe that things are your fault when you're young.
Yeah. You know the thing that fucking pisses me off? None of the rest of the Vanir believed her.
Why do you think that is?
You know, for some of them, I don't know. Actually, for most of them, I don't know. There were those she was close to, though, that they should have believed her. Boda had already done some magic thing to where they didn't see it. I know Poulter just believed the best in people, and that was typical, but even he could be brought around to see reason, and in the end, it took so much to get all of them to see reason. I can't think of any other way it would have happened.
Odrin, roll a wisdom save, please.
Hey, my first big wisdom save!
Ooh, there you go.
You dig deep into these very fresh Sprig memories. You catch glimpses of Sprig bringing these concerns to the Vanir and trying to get them to listen, and there's a weird kind of reluctance because Boda seems to be perfectly nice. She's never gone when bad things are happening. She always has some kind of alibi. But finally, there's enough going on that somebody revisits Sprig's suspicions. You catch a glimpse of Palter casting a zone of truth, and Boda confidently stepping into the middle and saying what Sprig is pretty sure are bald-faced lies. Directly refuting in detail what Spriggs was trying to tell people. This isn't the evasive doublespeak that the one which you all met was using to evade the spell. This is like full-on lying. But in the memory, you know that Palter seems to be confident that the spell took hold and is working. But she definitely lied. And you kind of get memories of, anytime suspicion comes back to her, there's always some evidence that it was somebody else. You think back to Sindri, the Iron Thrall wizard, Ada's old mentor that was found at the volcano, causing that disaster. You think of the Witch King, and the strife that they caused. And you realize that Boda had many other pawns that were enacting her plans where she didn't even need to be there. But you get the sense of this massive spider web, and with Sprig right near the middle of it all, still feeling scared and helpless.
I don't know how she did it, but she beat a zone of truth. Even after it had taken hold on her. There was always some reason why it couldn't be her. I mean, we've seen it all on Grimnir, where she doesn't have to be directly involved. The only time she's actually been directly involved really is with us.
I mean, she has a strategy behind everything. Even just being directly involved with us was just trying to scare us off.
And kill us, you know.
And kill us, yeah, that too.
She did that just to torture Sprig. I think she was jealous. In a weird way. She told Sprig that Loknir wouldn't stop talking about her. I mean, I kind of told you some of what Loknir said and how it was miraculous that she even really existed. He's not even sure he could replicate it. And she apparently got so annoyed with him that she cast a spell on him to make Sprig less important to him. I think she was just did it because she was fucking jealous. She couldn't make Lognir forget about Sprig without a spell.
I mean, it makes sense that if you're like destroying worlds evil, you're also a spiteful, petty piece of shit. But also,
Narcissistic bitch.
thank you. Yeah. God, it's bad.
Yeah. Torturing a teenager. Essentially.
Ew.
All of you roll perception, please.
Ooh, I had my rune on perception today.
Voice.
Yay.
Oh, lovely.
34.
That'll
Damn,
do
and I
ya.
thought mine was good.
You all have plenty of time to so on a 20, I would say you would have enough time to get to safety before the feeder arrives. With over 30 though, I'll say you have time to do a little bit more exploration among these towers if you wish. You do not have to, but you do know a feeder is nearby and is headed this way. Not necessarily blocking your path back to the ship, or back to the crew. You left the ship with them, didn't you?
No, we have the
No,
ship.
I have the ship in my pocket.
You have the ship.
We have it pulled
You have
up.
the ship in your pocket. Cool. You just left the crew like
Just let them
marooned
fight.
there. Then they're like, well, we sure hope
They,
they
that's
come
what they
back.
want to do.
They're
Yep.
fine.
What they wanted.
They were invited.
Well, they weren't gonna climb the mountain. That was out of the question.
Well, they could have.
That's their choice.
That's their fault.
Yep. But yeah, there's a feeder on the way. You have a little bit more time to explore if you want.
Just because we said we'd look, is there anything on a cursory glance that looks like it they would consider worth salvaging?
In Sprig's place?
Just around where the Vanir was in general, like anything that I can't remember the name of them, but the people who live here would consider worth salvaging?
So, there's not really anything on the streets. It looks like anything that was exposed to the elements was properly scavenged. If there is anything of value, it would probably be behind some of those magically warded tower doors to the other buildings. In Sprig's place, you do see a couple random, like, trinkets, little bits and bobs that have managed to survive. Mostly bits of, like, clay, you know, some little wood-carved sculptures. Just
I know
little
Dirk would
things.
pocket those.
Yeah.
And they'd say, okay, look, and I'm assuming Odrun at this point could say, this is this person's tower, that's that person's tower.
Yes. You see homes for Alden, Nat, the family, which is the twins and Luda. You see Palter's place, you see Vonnie's den, you see Golgrim's tower, and that's it.
Wait, what about Lognir's?
It is not standing.
Or Heimdall's. No.
Oops.
Does Sprig know Heimdall? Is that somebody Sprig would know?
Roll a history check.
I'm curious.
Would Heimdall have a room? I feel like I should have a room.
Oh, 10.
Come on, Sprig.
Sorry.
10. You don't know of anyone in the Vanir community by that name.
Alright. Alright,
Yep.
so
Do we know? Does Odrun know where Lognir's was?
probably, I would assume.
Yeah, you do find like a small circle of like foundational stones, like what used to be a foundation for a tower, similar to Alden's, but like the stones are like ever so slightly larger. But the
Oh,
architecture is
not that.
extremely similar. You know, the stonework is just a little bit more expensive, a little bit more hard to get.
So not shocked.
But yeah, you see like it doesn't look like worn away or toppled by weather. You see indications of like forces. Yeah.
Would I happen to remember if that was done by the Vanir?
Yeah, I think you get a little sense memory, likely participating
Yeah,
in an
probably.
effort.
Love it.
You know, right before the Exodus had to take place, right when the battles were really picking up. Sprig was a bit older. You know, you had made some new friends by that point. But yeah, there's more than one in a group that managed to destroy it. You're pretty sure you caught oh, let's see. One of the twins wielding the hammer of thunderbolts that you now carry
The hammer.
with particular efficacy.
Do we have time to go into? I think Ada would want to go into Alden's.
Probably. So the doors, you said they were magically locked, right?
Magically trapped.
Magically
Yeah, it's a
trapped.
big
Did we
scary
get
trap.
this in-
Dispel magic on that?
Yeah, you cast Dispel Magic, and it does dispel what is there. Yeah, as the magic fades, you hear like a voice that sounds like it might have been about to give some kind of riddle or quiz, and a little fizzle of something that like crackled a little bit under your feet, but like, you know, the dispel seems to have worked.
Did that dispel
Time for
magic
that
make that
spell.
riddle appear in the chat just out of curiosity's sake? I know I wouldn't have
Yeah,
gotten
it's-
it, and I'm not even there anyways. I'm just curious what the riddle was.
They're not that well written. It's fine. You're not missing out on that.
Alden's
bad
rules
riddle
really
writer.
were the worst, apparently.
Oh,
I remember them kind of being tiresome.
oh, that's embarrassing. I really like that.
Apparently we've
Actually, the
really
voice
built
you
these ones up
hear-
in our head.
The voice you hear, Odrin, roll perception.
Oh dear.
It doesn't
16.
sound like a woman's voice. 16, it fades away fairly quickly, but the riddle was spoken aloud by Loknir.
That was fucking Loknir.
Weird.
Why did he have a riddle on her door?
I don't know. Detect magic.
He's such a weirdo.
Let's see,
offense.
detect magic. Yeah, so you get a look at this place. There's a couple old faded paintings on the wall. You see images of Alden with both eyes on her head. A young boy kind of sitting on her knee. And an orc gentleman at her shoulder, like resting a hand on her, who shares a lot of features with young Thonir in the image. You can see a lot of family resemblance there. But you see various paintings of the members of this family. It's a reasonable sized tower. There's like kitchens, there's like a place for servants' quarters and like bathing rooms and personal chambers. There's a main hall for entertaining. It's like a good sized tower, which also makes you realize a lot of effort was expended to destroy Loknir's old tower.
Mm-hmm.
There's 5 paintings that seem to be recoverable. Each one is worth about 100 gold. Unless somebody's personally connected, then it might be worth a bit more than that. You find in Alden's room, you find a fine robe of raven feathers. It's not magical, but it is worth 3,000 gold. It's just very lovely, very
Damn.
ornate.
Would pocket that.
Mhm.
Yeah, you found like this fully like mink coat. It's just like this is super luxurious.
Oh my
cape.
God.
But it's like
We're
raven
taking that.
feathers.
You're gonna
get in, they're
show
gonna be
up
like,
when
"What
Hap
is
comes
this?"
back with you wearing a mink coat.
I mean, it's
No, it's
it's the
feathered.
Don't wanna
equivalent. It's
sell
that
it.
level of extravagance. In a child's room, you do find 8 little toy raiders, just like little action figures. They all their faces are all carved with like little tusks that very closely resemble Thonir's. But
Odrun would
that's
likely pocket about as much as they could of a few of these things, at least if they're recognizable.
yeah.
And they would for sure
you have a
take
bag
the
of holding.
paintings
You
if
could
they
take
could.
all of them. Yeah. 5 paintings, 100 gold each.
One of them for sure
Okay,
is going to Rolf for his retirement.
Let's see. With detect magic up, you don't find anything else in that building. You get a ping from Nat's tower. You get 1 ping from the family's tower for Nark, Eden, and Luda's house.
Do we have
No pings
time?
from Palters.
Yeah, do we have
One second, I'm
time?
just double checking. Nothing from Vonnie's. And nothing from Golgrim's, though as you are using detect magic to see if Golgrim's place has anything, you hear him complaining, well, this place is just a mess. Do we have time for you to clean it up? Because this
Absolutely not.
is intolerable. Are you sure?
No.
Yes.
Nobody's ever living here again.
It's abandoned.
What?
Yes,
This
but
is
it's
what
my
happens.
property. Like, who left it like this?
You.
The deed's probably burnt and buried. What are you talking about? You're a sword man.
Look, all the dummies fell over, all the weapon racks are just all rotten. Like, those clearly need to be replaced.
Golgrim. No one cares.
We gotta move on.
I care.
You're
I'm
soul.
so happy you do. Do we have time to go to all the different towers? And if not, can we split up to make that time?
At least
Because I'm
the
more than willing to just
magic?
break in a window and
At
hop
least the
in.
ones with magic, because Nat's had
You
one.
You did roll
and then-
really high.
really high.
You did.
You did.
I'm
roll
happy
really
to just
high
break
on
in a window and
perception.
go ransack a
That's great.
place.
Yeah. I'll say there's time for 2 more if you're all sticking together, or 4 more if you split up.
We can split up.
Don't. The magic was bad on the traps. Just saying.
Can break in a window.
I'm gonna be mad at you if you die doing something stupid.
Hap's gonna
Uh,
be
I
mad at all
won't
of us.
die. Okay. I'm fine.
I'm definitely gonna go to the 2 that had magic pings.
Okay. Are you using
And I'll-
dispel magic?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna do that for both.
Roll 2 investigation checks as you and go ahead and make both with advantage since you have detect magic up, so you'd be able to pretty quickly zero in on it.
One is a nat 20.
Ooh,
Lovely.
The other's a 27.
Okay.
a 19 and a 20.
Yeah, I rolled a 19 on my perception too. This doesn't bode well for me later.
Yeah.
It's fine.
In Nat's place, you find everything. I'm just trying to copy paste from PDFs that don't like to be copied and pasted from.
Valid.
Be like that.
Lovely.
I don't like people copying me either. I'm so sorry.
Let's see. Formatting gonna be weird. Don't be weird on me. There we go.
There we go. Ooh, wow.
Ooh, money.
+3 longsword.
Plus 3.
Fucking hell.
Oh,
Amazing.
You don't
Oh
make each other
my
on
God.
nothing ever after
888
this.
platinum.
Okay,
What?
and you
I know
got
that was
27
cool.
investigation for the family.
Yep.
Okay.
So many
You
inventions.
find horseshoes of speed.
Horseshoes of speed?
Like for a horse?
Huh?
Horseshoes of
Like for a horse?
Yes, for a horse.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh.
Cool. I
Okay.
didn't know
That's
that was
what
a
you're
thing.
getting the magic from.
Okay.
That's awesome.
What about for a goat?
Could they be resized?
I would have to look up the item.
Aw,
I'm
man.
assuming that because a horse is a large creature, it would not fit a medium creature with completely different foot anatomy that does not take to having shoes nailed into their
You turned a
carriages.
ring into a tattoo, and you can't turn a horseshoe into a goat
That was
shoe?
reskinning
Goat
before it
shoe.
existed in canon. That was not...
This is reskinning. I'm
After the fact.
reskinning a horseshoe.
Anyway, other than that, in the family's house, you
Reskin a horseshoe.
you do find what looks to be a non-magical necklace, but it looks notable to you because the pendant looks really similar to the Hammer of Thunderbolts that Odrun is carrying. It looks like it matches it somehow. You also find Luda's room, where there's a line drawing on parchment of two children holding hands, and it's signed by Thonir.
No.
Up.
So
It's
It's fully there.
yay.
Also, this place has indoor plumbing. There's 2
Plumbing.
feet of water in the
Dang.
place. It's all flooded now, but they fully
Aw.
had indoor plumbing here. Okay, so Cull, you're going to investigate on your own to save time.
Yes.
I would go to 1 too,
so the-
since you said we could do 4.
So the ones that remain are Palter's and Vonnie's. Or if any of you want to spend time cleaning up Golgrim's place, you are welcome to do that as well.
No. I'll leave
Okay,
Coulter.
he
to
protests
Odrun.
loudly.
All right. Well.
Okay, Cull, when you get to, Vonnie's den, this one isn't really a tower, this is more like a door carved into the side of the mountain, but it's definitely Vonnie's place. A voice whispers a riddle to you. When Vonnie was a boy, he had a best friend. The two traveled the world everywhere, but then in the middle of an otherwise normal day, a dragon ate the friend. What was Vonnie's friend's name after that?
So there's no windows I can break into.
Dinner? I don't know.
Lunch or dinner or breakfast.
Do you say anything in response to the riddle? You
you
are
say
allowed
it
to make a
again?
check here. You are allowed to
Yeah,
roll a
I'd love
check.
to make a check or something.
Okay. You
Can't
can
you
roll.
automatically succeed?
Oh yeah, do that.
Okay. I'm gonna say with an automatic success of an insight check, you realize this is a joke, and you are able to fully make one of the responses that one of the other players just gave you.
Huh?
Breakfast, lunch, or dinner.
Or snack.
Breakfast, lunch, or dinner?
Yeah,
Or
dinner.
Or a snack. Oh, a snack. Yes.
What was Vonnie's friend's name
Clapping
after?
Dessert.
hands. This is what the kids do these days. Clapping hands.
This is going right over my head,
What?
guys.
I don't like this.
Little clappy hands.
a-
They're tiny
so-
clappy
Got
A
hands.
dragon
If
ate
he
the
was
friend.
dinner.
What was the
Eaten.
friend's name
If
after
he was
that?
the food of the dragon, what is his name after he's eaten? He's in the
Dinner.
dragon's tummy. His
Dinner?
name is Dinner because he was the dragon's dinner.
Okay.
Wow.
See,
The magic
me and Cole aren't
dissipates.
built for this.
We were told that they weren't good riddles.
You're a dad, and that is a classic dad joke call.
Don't.
Come on.
Even from the void.
You aren't there. You don't
I
even
told
go
you how.
here.
Okay.
I told
You aren't
I'm
there.
Your father.
Good.
Um,
Have it.
Single parent. Thank you.
You have a little bit of a difficult time traversing these hallways. They're very low ceilinged, but they're pretty sturdy. This is built kind of fortressy in here. You find several casks of wine. But other than that, it looks like this place was very effectively cleared out in preparation for final battles because Bonnie likes bringing stuff with him, I guess. But you do realize this is a very sheltered location. It's very well protected from the elements. So if you do want to take a rest and ride out the feeder passing by, you would be able to linger here potentially. And it would be unlikely for it to. It would probably destroy the other towers if it finds them, if the illusion fades. But this looks like it would be reasonably secure.
Okay. Cole kicks a rock and is just moment. I hate riddles. As he walks back to everybody.
Odrune, you see a lovely, elegant tower rising with a gentle curve to it. The work involved in the tower itself is impressive. There's a lot of skill involved. There's styles that you wouldn't even see on Grimnir. There's just different aesthetics. The riddle that you hear in your original creator's voice. I might make a joke about how...
Hello?
I don't know what that was.
I don't either.
That
Nope.
wasn't me, was it?
No,
Okay,
my
cool.
phone decided to do weird noises.
Cool.
It's fine. Go on.
All good. Okay. I might make a joke about how my dear friend Poulter obtained his various injuries, but I'll refrain. Instead, I'll ask a question of his character. Imagine, if you will, that a family of strangers arrives at Poulter's door during a terrible storm. They are hungry and weary. He asks them where they have come from and where they intend to go. What answer might they give that Poulter would turn them away?
That Poulter would turn them away?
Go ahead and make a religion
I was
check,
gonna
and for
say-
you specifically, you can make this with advantage.
I was gonna say could I do history?
Oh, actually, one sec. If one of them prays to Poulter regularly, do you pray to Poulter regularly?
I haven't recently, but that's just been in the last literal 48 hours. So
Okay. In which case, they succeed on the check automatically. Yeah, with an automatic success, your instincts are correct about this. That's a ridiculous question.
yeah, he would never.
There's, yeah. So you say he would never. The magic dissipates, grants you entrance. Poulter's entry hall is vast and mirrored with these elegant couches now covered in dust and eaten by moths. The stairs take you up to a very beautiful apartment, takes up most of the upper level, opens up onto a lovely balcony over what you know were once very beautiful lands. There's a couple marble statues of humans and elves. Great variety in the aesthetics and characters presented here. You go up to his chambers, you find a small stack of journals. These are Poulter's writings. Some of them are pretty damaged, but like a lot of it is intact. You're able to get large segments of it that are legible and readable. Do you speak Runic?
Mhm.
That's what I thought. It looks like this would take you some time to read, maybe like 5 evenings
Oh,
of
geez,
study.
yeah.
Maybe a couple travel days. But you yeah, you look like there's some important, not necessarily like important knowledge of like, oh, this is going to be the key to defeating everything, but like, you know, this is stuff that's written by a smart guy, and a smart guy is somebody worth listening to, and probably has some nice things to say.
If I could, that box that we found Sprig's papers in.
Yes.
Could I fit some of these
That
in
pings
there?
is magical as well.
Yeah, because it's preservative, is what we kind of
Mhm.
figured out. So could I put some of them in there to like help preserve them?
Absolutely. Yeah, it would pretty much occupy the entire space of the chest, this small stack of journals, but you now have Poulter's collected writings. So yeah, just let me know any time that you spend studying on
Okay.
those.
Sounds good. Can do.
Let me swap music. I've been on this track for a while. Gotta switch it up.
So, getting back with the others. So are we? I'm done, by the way. Are we getting out of here, or are we
Ideally.
like? Are
I'm
we
cool to leave.
hiding? What are we doing?
I can.
If we need to hide, I found a place, but I found literally nothing else aside from some wine there. So if you
I
guys are ready to
can-
go, I am.
Yeah, I can send Hap a message and see what's up. Tell them
Okay.
that we're kind of heading back down the mountain at least, because we need to go to the
Mhm.
maw that's like right here.
Yeah, I still don't know what to do about that.
Okay.
Oh, I've no fucking clue.
Real quick, do you stay in Vonnie's den, or do you make your way out of the mountains as you're deciding this? The feeder's getting very, very close.
Maybe we should stay.
How fast does it move?
I mean, about as fast as a Godzilla. Like, you just hear like
So
stomp,
pretty.
stomp, stomp,
So not
stomp.
fast
Very
moving,
big
but
strides.
Big steps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's.
Making some
We
ground.
Do we feel like if we
Should we stay?
skedaddled quickly, we'd be fine?
Yes. Yeah, you caught in just enough time. You split up and
Okay.
you have to go a little faster for the first little bit of it. But you should be
Get out
fine.
of dodge.
Skedaddle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. As you descend the craggy peaks, do you send that message first off?
Yes.
Okay.
Send a message to Hap.
What do you say to Hap?
I say, hi, we're done leaving the mountain. What's happening there? Remember where we said we would meet at the mall? I'm assuming we all communicated beforehand.
I hope so,
Yep,
or
you
else
have a
it's gonna be like,
rendezvous point.
I don't know.
You do have a
Mhm.
rendezvous point. Yep.
Could you imagine we show up at different malls, be like, well, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Aw, man.
Hey,
sorry.
we're fine. Thanks to me. Secret learned something. See you there.
Ada does indeed go. They're fine, thanks to Hap. They'll meet us there.
Okay. Right.
To be fair, I still have no idea what Secret learned.
Yes.
We'll get
To
there.
be fair, I'm like,
Fine,
I
thanks to
guess
Hap.
we're good.
honest, I actually kind of do believe that it is due to Hap that they're okay. Like, I actually don't think she's exaggerating.
I don't have reason to doubt it. It's just,
Yeah.
I know.
I'd have won money if I bet on that.
Back at the ruins of the academy in the haunted swamp, Skull just kind of turns to you all. Sigrun, do you want to talk about what you saw, or do you want to wait till we're back with the others?
I think Sigrun's saying she doesn't want to really relive the whole thing twice, so she'd rather just talk to everybody at once about it. But giving a high-level executive overview for Hap of the impactful information learned would have been done. But I don't think she wants to get into the nitty-gritty of the personal parts that happened.
Okay. What do you consider to be the non-personal parts of that memory?
I don't
real,
know.
dude.
Like, I don't want to be so
Yeah.
meta.
For real.
It's like,
I don't want you
Executive
to have
summary.
have the information in a meta way,
Mhm.
but player-wise, I'm like, I don't think, like, I don't want to talk
Are
about
you?
it.
Are you?
I mean,
want
Just
I like
like
is
I'm Heimdall, by the
basically
way.
I'm highly conflicted.
Lopnir sucks. they
In
made
full
the
honesty-
rainbow spear from me. I used to be somebody from this land. I'd be like, okay.
In full honesty, Odrune's my safe person, so I feel like I can't
I
feel
know.
confident saying it until Odrune's there.
It's fine. You don't have
He's
to.
my
Yeah.
safe-
You don't have to share anything with us. Like I
I'm
get
not
But I
it.
want
Hell
him to
yeah.
know also to be prepared. So if
Prepared
there's
for
anything that's
what? But like,
that's what I'm
prepared
saying.
for
I don't know
what?
if there's anything I should tell you before we
Hap and
No,
Skulder the
Sigrun.
least likely to pry.
Yeah, Sigrun, listen.
Yeah.
You didn't know me when I met this crew, but listen when I say y'all are basically my best friends, and I spent months saying basically nothing about my history.
Yeah, you did do
And
that.
yeah, so I think you're good.
Does your knowledge indicate something's gonna attack us like right now before we meet the others?
Yeah, is there anything imminent we need to worry about for the next like
yeah.
24 hours?
Well, how are we 24 hours away from our friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, son of a. Okay, let's start walking, I guess.
No, I'm flying. I'm not walking.
Is it
Also-
24-hour flight? Oh my god.
I mean, like
Travel time and
with
flight
breaks,
time,
yes.
You know.
I know, you're right. Okay. Oh, I feel so bad. The guilt. It's good. Okay.
No, it's more like a 16-hour flight. It's fine.
Your strength level's diminished.
Does that mean there is no immediate threat that you have learned from your random communion with a giant rock?
Me or Skull?
No, Skull was there
I
fighting
didn't learn
the
anything
other
from
way.
Rock.
No, I mean, no, it's fine. Is that
cool.
rock still floating too? Did we even do anything to that rock?
It's
It
dead.
got
If rocks
destroyed.
could die. If rocks
No, the
could die,
little
it's
last
dead.
piece, the little floating piece.
Oh, I have it.
That's now tied to Hap's tail.
Yep.
Oh, you
just
did
kind
do-
of
okay,
tugging
that's
it.
what I was like, I didn't
Yeah.
know if it moved. I don't remember if it moved.
It's
or
fine
not.
now. I don't know. It feels like a trophy. I got a trophy. I figured you were done with it.
Trophy.
I'm done with it.
Oh my god.
So we're good. Like, there's not gonna be anything that pops out. Because I'm gonna be honest, the last thing that popped out was weird as fuck.
Yeah, I think the thing that I probably would share with you at this point, because is a thing I was something I didn't share the last time, is the pretty much shit sucked. Not ready to talk about it, but just so you know, shit sucked before also, and you guys don't hear this, so I'm sorry you don't know this. And I can keep it quiet because I've kept it quiet for so long, KJ, and I'll just send it to Hap if you want, because I still haven't revealed my rune to anybody yet. So if you want me to keep it unrevealed, I will keep it unrevealed.
You're good.
Okay. So Hap.
Oh god. Oh god.
I know it made me
Skull,
give
you
me
go
goose,
over here too.
it gave me goosebumps when I read it the first time. Yeah.
I didn't.
A terrible thing lives in the water, and it shall claim more than one life before you might gather your strength and strike the fatal blow. If you have the chance, you must not hesitate. You must take it, else the cost of victory shall be ever so much higher. And remember, well, okay, that part's not the important part, but either way, I'm hyper vigilant and panicked.
Yeah, the hopeful part
already,
is not
and
the
horrible
important
things
part.
just
Just the
happened.
dire part is the important part.
I just
Uh-huh.
Okay, Brandon,
So funny.
are you talking about like the fire water? Or are we talking
I
like
don't know. It's making me really scared. Every
talking about that
turn around,
swamp
so much water
outside?
lately. Did how long ago we got these? How much water we traversed during this time?
It was before we went to the Frost Heart.
Yeah, there's been a lot of water involved. There's been every time a splash happens, Hap,
You're
let me tell
fucking
you.
telling me now that there's
I know.
danger in the water?
The whole time?
I can see Hap's fur standing
Okay.
on end.
First off, are you saying there's like more dangers than that fucking ugly snake-like thing Boda was riding on? Or is this
I
a
think
different
it
danger?
is.
Is it the same danger?
It's either the same or worse is my guess.
What
because
are
I
you
got this
dumping
right.
on me right now? What? Timing! Secret!
So
Timing!
To be fair,
Timing!
she's dumping it on us.
It's
Alright, Secret.
Wolf's taking this
incredible.
much better
I
than you
get the
I
have.
didn't get a
feeling-
doom
I
prophecy.
get
It's
the
fine.
feeling you can tell me whatever happened to that crystal thing after
Oh my
whatever
God. Oh
important
God.
time is needed, because you're dumping a water danger on a fire planet right now. I need you to understand how weird. What am I focusing on? You
Yeah,
know what, fuck it,
specify
I don't
water,
know.
right? Like,
Skull.
we're
Skull.
probably fine.
Just grab her. I think she's a little bit.
Yeah, break
fried.
time's over. Let's get the hell out of here.
You
You're
just
making
sleep.
Sarah start to tear up, not even Sigrid. I'm like, oh,
Secret,
sorry.
Secret, I need you to like sleep or something. Like get your mind back in
I
there.
don't
Something
sleep.
happened. A lot happened. Process, please. Right now, I cannot. I cannot. See, Skull, you focus on flying. I'll focus on blasting things. It's all good. You focus on processing and getting the right timeline. I don't know.
As we fly away, I want you to know my last words to you as Gold lifts me into the air majestically are, I don't know if my leg
Bridal
is
carry.
real. And then that's good.
And that's where we're gonna go to break.
I have to not take you fucking seriously.
So
I'm
we'll
like,
be back
I
in
don't know.
about 8 minutes. Don't
I
go
don't know.
anywhere. Welcome back. Let's get right back into it.
Oh yeah.
Just some chill travel music, you know.
Somewhat ominous. Chill.
Eh, yeah,
Is
we're
travel
chill.
ever chill
Everything's
with us?
fine.
It's great.
Um,
I
Yeah,
don't
it's chill
trust
with
her
them.
one tiny bit.
Hap, I need a Karn to make a con save, please.
A Karn has to make a con. Am I helping a Karn do this?
This is for flying. I don't think there's anything you can do to assist with the longevity of the journey here.
18.
18.
A
Okay.
Karn agrees that
Mhm.
getting there faster. No, what is that? No! This was actually
She
the
does
test.
well
No,
on
no,
con
no. A
saves.
Karn is fine. Skuld got a 2 on the die.
No. Oh no!
Oh.
This
Girl.
does
So
track
Skuld
though. This is
gains a level of exhaustion.
this does track.
Wait,
Yep.
can I that? Enhance ability for constitution checks?
I don't think it works
Um,
for saves.
For
Yeah,
the
it
target has
doesn't-
advantage on constitution checks.
checks are not
endurance.
saves. Those are separate.
Oh, because they're doing
unfortunately.
a save. I thought you were doing a check. Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
No, it's a con save, sorry.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, so Skuld, naturally due to the reduced strength, seems to be flagging a little bit. Is still able to move, but is definitely having some struggles. But both of you go ahead and clock a long rest, and the rest of you can do this as well. Odrun, you are away from the lava seas right now. You do not need to make the con save for fire exposure.
Question.
Yep.
Do I still need to make my afflicted save?
Remind me what your quest says
I have
for
to
the conditions for
find
removing
the
that.
source of my nightmares.
Find the source of your nightmares. I do believe you have found the source of your nightmares with this, so
Then you found new nightmares, so I'm just saying.
Yeah, that too. Um, anyway.
yeah. So you have a restful night of simple meditation and simple journaling without the visions pressing themselves on you. You're still able to access the generational memories, but it's not an overwhelming, painful flood like it was.
Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna do the inspiring leader thing, so Odrun need to get 14 HP.
Ooh, hey.
Okay.
Fabulous. Thank you.
Hap, I need one more con save for a Karn. Skuld recovered from her 1 level of exhaustion, but she needs to make another save now.
Jesus.
And gets a 6 on the die.
Oh no, that one.
Goodness,
Okay.
girl.
Oh,
A Karn has been working so hard.
Okay.
Karn has earned a vacation.
no. Truth.
Yeah.
Karn
A Karn has a level of exhaustion. If you are able to avoid using a Karn for the first 8 hours after you reconvene with the crew, a Karn will be able to recover that. However, Skuld arrives with backup at 1, and I believe Ada, you are also at 1 level of exhaustion.
Yep.
Wait, Skull
Cool.
also has a level of exhaustion?
Yep.
It's giving a lot of
So,
encouragement for Karn
it
right now.
is late in the afternoon. You all have spent a couple days apart now. Late in the afternoon, you all reconvene at the rendezvous point. It's a bit of an inlet. The mountain crew, you 3 are able to easily regroup with Yusta and the rest of her folks. The other Ginnin, and you're able to kind of bring them with you to this inlet. It's relatively sheltered from any threats that would be out on the open lava seas, but you're also able to the flying crew is able to spot you from above, and they're able to circle down. Skuld looks rough. She is back up to long rest. She recovered 2 strength. Hap, you can also recover up to 2 strength. I can't remember exactly how many you went down.
It wasn't a lot, I'm not gonna lie, and so I feel
Right.
like
I think it was
I'm
only
at-
like 1 or 2 overall. So I think you're back
Yeah.
to
Mhm.
normal.
and my normal was already like really low. That's why I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine.
It's whatever.
It's fine.
Yeah. So Skuld, after a long rest, is back up to 14, so she's only missing 3 strength points now. And she has 1 level of exhaustion.
Would Greater Restoration help with anything but the exhaustion?
I believe it can help with this. I believe it helps with an ability score reduction.
I don't know if it specifies, or I might have the old version of the spell in here.
Let me check.
One effect that charmed or petrified the target, 1 curse. Oh, any reduction to one of the target's ability scores.
Okay. Lovely. Okay. I believe it completely removes the reduction entirely, so Skuld is able to fully recover if you do 1 casting of Greater Restoration.
Yeah, I'll cast that.
Do you have the
like, specifically
materials for
the
it?
strength. Yes, we have lots of diamonds.
Okay. Go ahead and remove that from your inventory.
Okay.
Your magic seeps into her muscles, and you see that ashen weakness kind of leave her. She like stretches her wings out and looks a little more fortified. Thanks. Feels a lot better.
Great, I'm glad someone does.
Okay. Yeah, you also look pretty bad.
Yep.
Are you all
It's-
okay? Like anything we need to
It's
worry
just my
about?
normal shit.
Can I do a perception check to see if I notice that Odrune looks like they've been through the ringer too?
Sure.
You can roll.
Probably looks a little better.
I don't know if emotion.
At
I meant
this point.
emotionally because we're like.
Go ahead and roll insight.
Can I
Okay.
also roll insight on the other crew when we meet up?
Yeah.
I want to do insight
Absolutely.
only on Cole.
That's a
Okay,
2, by the way.
Alright.
Really
Jesus.
upsetting.
Mary and Joseph.
Love it.
Oh, that's so bad for me.
Mine's a 21.
Yeah, I rolled a 2.
My-
I got a
I got
15.
a nat
I
one.
rolled a 20,
Yeah,
maybe
Odrune, you're a
1
little
on
distracted.
insight
Little bit.
for only Cole.
Okay. Yeah, how's Cole feeling?
Injured in mortal peril, like you'd like to reap up.
No
that?
new scars.
Okay.
General resting bee face.
Okay.
Maybe takes a glance or two at Odrune every now and then, but pretty.
Perfect.
pretty
Yeah, anybody who got over 20 is able to tell. I mean, Ada, you would know this automatically, but Hap, you also recognize that Odrune has undergone some kind of catharsis. You know, they, you know, something, you know, rough was accessed, but they seem to be a little bit lighter.
Cool. I'm gonna like,
Sigrun, you also kind of get
yeah.
a sense that Odrune looks different. There's something you can't tell if Odrune's doing like worse or better or just different. Like there's something
Making
going on
hard
there.
eye contact then. I just want
I'm
you
about
to
to
know.
say, like, is there a way I could subtly guide Secret and Odrune closer? Because I don't know what Secret went through, but it looks like Odrune is doing a little better at the processing. So I need these two to like get together and figure things out. Because I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's going on. I'm just like, you two go.
No, it's okay. I think honestly, I would just probably wordlessly just walk over to Odrune anyways, just zombie style either
perfect.
way. So
I am putting a Karn in my little pocket dimension, familiar pocket dimension to rest after I tell Karn how great they were, how amazing.
Yep.
They're the best flying goat ever.
Akarn the goat tips over in like a legs paralyzed faint, like a fainting goat, and then
Go rest.
disappears into the
blessed.
pocket
Thank you for
dimension.
that.
Yep.
You did so good, Karn. That was the
Listen,
most flying you've ever
I
done.
love goats.
They're very cute.
I particularly love fainting.
Fainting,
goats.
like when I first was introduced to fainting goats, funniest thing on the planet. I
Yes.
died.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
100%.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, so Skull having recovered from this strength reduction, just gives a very cold cut version of like what happened with the mess of the obelisk and the reflections, and points at the shard hanging upwards from Hap's tail.
It's just chilling there.
Does this
That's
look
fine.
like?
So that's
Does that save?
Is it the same color
know.
as the rock they're describing, or does it look like it's made of
Or the
different
rainbow?
stuff?
like the same color as the obelisk.
The black, yeah. Is it the same color as the black obelisk? Or is
Yes.
It... Okay.
Yeah, it does look like black obsidian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I identify that?
Okay.
Please.
Here you go.
Okay.
Just hand it over. Because I'm like, this
Thank
thing is weird. I don't mind giving it up.
Yeah, I'm doing it ritually, so it'll take 10 minutes, but I'm
Love
doing
that. I'll come back to you in just a sec because I have to double check what this benefit is called.
I feel like a call and just be like, huh, you look good.
So do you?
Perfect.
Okay.
Did your party have like weird shit happen to somebody in a trance-like state?
Yes. How did you know that?
Fuck?
Because it happened to ours too. I don't know. I just pointed to
Who was in a
Sigrid.
trans like you? Were you in a trans like state?
Me? Fuck no. I'm literally pointing to Sigrid right
Okay.
now. Sigrid
Okay,
touched
I
the
just making
rock.
sure.
I don't know who over here
It-
did that.
Was it a good trance?
No,
or a bad
the rock
trance?
had evil like mirror light creatures that came out. We had to like
Yeah, explain the
Yeah.
evil reflections, like evil me and
Yeah.
evil you. And, yeah.
yeah. So that,
Yeah, I just
I don't
didn't
know
know
what-
if
I
like
don't know what
Sigrid's
Sigrid went through.
specific trance
And
was bad or
Sigrid
good.
started talking
Nope.
about water.
Bad.
after,
That's all we got.
And
Bad?
Thank
Oh, it
you,
was
Skull.
bad.
Thank you, Skull.
Bad.
Okay, thank you, Skull.
yeah, so the rock. I don't know if the rock was bad, but the light was bad. And then Sigrid is like, I don't know. I think Sigrid got a lot of information at once, and they started talking about water. I don't know what happened exactly. I'm waiting for them to like put it in order. They seem a little out of sorts. So we just kind of came back.
Okay.
What happened? Who was it in your group? 'Cause it clearly wasn't you. You look fine and not
all
like
right.
your brain got scrambled. I'm saying you look good. I'm saying you don't look like your brain was
Hey,
scrambled.
thanks. Thanks. It was Odrun.
Oh, that explains some things.
Just kind of
There's
pointing
a
to the
slightly different shade of
right here.
grafted piece.
Did Odrun
I
touch
got a
the
new
rock?
memory in my forearm.
Uh-huh.
Did Odrun? I'm talking to Cole. Did Odrun touch a rock?
No, I
No,
touched
Odrun
wood.
touched a twig.
Oh, I
Just
assumed
because they were
Odrun
both
touched
in a trance
Sigrid.
doesn't mean it was exactly the same thing, Hap.
No.
I mean,
but
it
all
could
I'm
have been.
saying
Sigrid.
is one
Sigrid,
person
were we
in
in-
our group
did you see
touched
me?
a thing, and the thing got them in a weird trance. Did Odrun come out feeling like a weird, different mental state?
How are the trance people doing? Hey guys.
I don't know. I left
Let's-
them with each other. I thought that was the best course of action.
I,
They're like 10 feet away though.
Oh.
Throw that we're sitting here listening to everything you're saying.
They can
No,
hear
we're
us.
just staring.
I thought we were talking to
You've
each
been
other.
telling you go very loud.
We're literally just staring.
Okay, so let's see if we can get this straight. Odrun, were
Thank
you
you,
remembering
Sloan.
your memories or somebody else's?
Kind of both. It was like my ancestor.
Your ancestor? Okay.
You mean the
Sigrid,
one in the
same
tomb
question.
Thing?
I I have no idea.
That ancestor,
No
the
idea.
tomb one?
Do you
The
know
tomb
anything
one.
about
Yes,
whose
the
memory
tomb
it
one.
was?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay,
I don't
cool,
even
cool.
know my own memories, but I do know whose memory I was watching. Yes, and Loknir
memory
was
we
there
watched.
too. So I mean,
Oh,
Memory
you
had
guys
a-
haven't heard of
what
them.
happened?
Actually, have I heard of Heimdall? Like, have I heard of them? Like Sigrid?
Oh,
In
Sigrid got a new
Um,
tattoo.
I did.
What?
But
Yeah,
I-
just
do I
That's when
say
they
like-
started
section or is
talking
that-
about their leg. I'm not sure if
do you
that was
say-
something related though.
No,
Sigrid,
I'm
do you
just
say
wondering
the
in
name out
general.
loud of whose memory you experienced?
No, I just wanted in general. Tell someone we hear about. Like, I wasn't sure offhand if that's a tale that is well known in Grimnir, or if Heimdall's not a name anyone has ever heard before.
Roll a history check.
Because I don't know if it's a weird name to me, or if I'm just saying the name, or if it really is.
Right.
Yeah. 5.
You could whisper it to me
Doesn't
and I
sound
could help
familiar to
you.
you.
John Smith it is.
Do you want to whisper
Some
it to me and I
random
could
dude
help
named
you?
Heimdall. One of Loknir's friends
Some
named
rando
Heimdall.
named Heimdall?
Someone they're very close with Loknir. Felt very
Heimdall.
personal.
You said Heimdall? Everybody else go and roll a history check.
You know what?
Better,
why not?
please.
Yay!
Anyone have any successes?
I mean, I kind of failed my history
No.
check on Heimdall in the first place, so
Oh,
that's
mine's a 12.
appropriate.
No.
Roll better.
Um,
We all have success.
Ada, were you present when Thonir mentioned the name?
I think she was.
I think so.
I think she was.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
believe you were all present. You remember that moment of this is somebody that Thonir knew in
Really.
Valhalla, like in the halls of the slain. That this was somebody who's like the first guardian of the halls of the slain, of that afterlife. But they left or
Somebody said they
fell or
disappeared.
were reborn or something. Couple hundred years back. Skald also pipes up here. Heimdall was around, up in Valhall. They were they guarded the place, kept an eye on things, made sure, like, they helped. I mean, it's kind of like our dispatcher, sort of. Kept an eye on things.
Did you actually
But-
meet Heimdall?
I mean, a couple times. We weren't like
When?
close or
Recent?
anything.
Well, recent
No,
in, like, the
they-
span of things.
They disappeared a couple hundred years ago. Like, they were, like, I don't know, banished like me or reborn or something. But
How old are you?
Hmm.
Me.
Aw, yeah.
Like a couple hundred years old.
Hmm.
I'm 8, so I'm staying out of this.
No, Sigurd's not as lighthearted right now, by the way. Sorry.
So what?
Sigurd doesn't deal with
You
emotional
said-
moments. Sigurd's doing better.
yep.
So you said that it was Heimdall's memory, but Loknir was there.
I don't know if it was Heimdall or my memory. It felt like my memory, but I don't remember the memory, so I'm very
Is it-
confused.
Maybe like Odrune, where like
I'm not Wicker.
no,
A
but like
past
we're
life.
like
Yeah.
past life. Heimdall's your ancestor. You're reincarnated. Something weird.
Mhm.
You
Yeah.
do know that elves reincarnate.
Of course, I know elves reincarnate.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Otis told us. But no, yeah, I think it's it's the beginning of a lot of trust issues. I think it's hard. Okay, I'm gonna pull back. So the first night that I met all of you, I was not perceived as well, and I know Cole pulled me to the side to make sure that I wasn't judging Odrune or doing anything because of the way Odrune was acting that night, and that's my first interaction with you guys. So I trust all, and I do feel safe telling you guys these things, but this is also terrifying because I don't think you're gonna judge me because I feel like you'd have my back the same way you'd have Odrune's back, but
Mhm.
I have no faith in Loknir at all. And I'm gonna be fully honest, Loknir feels worse than Boda at this point in a more eloquent way.
What?
But yes. So I just
What
have
happened?
What happened, please?
full
If you want to say you explain what happened,
full
you're welcome
betrayal,
to do
my
that.
leg's gone. But the full story. But yeah. I told you the full
Mhm.
story, but Sarah said full betrayal. Like,
Oh my god, that explains that random ass leg comment.
well,
Oh shit.
I'm still not sure.
It is
Yeah,
really quiet.
So Loknir, back when you were Heimdall, you were friends, but then he, like, drugged and hurt you, but then like healed you, and just to make the rainbow spear so he could be a god?
I think he still saw us as friends, but he needed something, and that was more important, even if we were friends while he was doing it. So yes.
I'm just gonna say it. That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yep. We still have the head.
Yeah, it's in my bag.
We
It'd be
can
weird
take
if we
it.
didn't
Would
now.
that make you feel better?
No.
I
I
don't
don't
want
even
insight
look
checks.
I kind of want to take
Do
it.
not want to look at that.
Don't blast it. Just saying.
Can I make some
I'd
insight
solve my
checks?
problem- I'd like to solve my problems with violence.
Sure. What are you looking for specifically?
Awesome. Mainly Ada, also Odrun. Looking for how is this landed?
How is this
Real
landed?
quick, is Ada still identifying the rock?
Oh, yes.
Because that might distract from the insight.
Oh
of
yeah, I
the
might have
thing.
lost that identification.
I just
No,
say
no,
like,
no,
what
I'll
happened
give it to
before
you.
or after this story? I'm
Um,
just like, just to make sure.
Yeah, let me resolve that real quick.
Let's pretend
Yeah,
I
so
resolved
identify
the whole
doesn't give you
story.
a specific name. It's not like a magic item in and of itself. But you note that it has levitative qualities, very similar to a levitation spell. Um, are you proficient with any tools? Okay.
She could ask for
Any
help from
tools?
me. I
With
have
nothing useful.
Any
I have-
tools?
No.
jeweler's
Oh.
tools. So
I have navigation tools.
I could help.
Technical tools. They're
Um,
thieves tools. You don't have like access to thieves tools with your sneaky background.
no, not thieves' tools.
No,
I don't know.
You-
You have sneaky
I'm
background.
not sneaky.
You get the sense that if you share this with somebody who's good with ships, probably one of the Ginnin, they're the one who installed your plating. This might work as a ship upgrade. If you install this
Oh, my.
in your ship,
Make our ship
you will
fly.
get the floating rock upgrade.
What is this?
We better Peter Pan our ship here.
Oh, I want to know.
This upgrade grants the ship the ability to levitate, but requires someone to use their action each turn to maintain the ship's height. It has no inherent flying speed and is dependent on wind speed and direction. And because the ship is no longer traveling on water, you increase the base sailing speed by 10 feet. If other vessels are connected by rope to the ship with this upgrade installed, they also levitate.
So if we had gust of wind,
Yes.
love it. Okay, I would
That's
communicate
fun.
all of this before we get into
Yep.
the deep shit.
So yeah, you can't row if you're in the air, and it may take 1 full day.
Now,
To
here's
install.
the question. Also, dragging a ship. You know, like if we had like
Mhm.
a dragon, perchance, or a flying goat. How heavy is the ship to drag in air?
If it had levitation, it would basically be like pulling a carriage.
Incredible.
Like pulling a carriage? Okay.
Yeah,
well,
like
dragon
if it met their like towing capacity, like if they could drag it over land on wheels, they could drag it in the air because the levitation would
All right.
help
Well, the
maintain
dragon
the
can
altitude.
do it. I can't do it.
Yep.
The dragon can do it.
Anyway, back to those insight checks. Let's see. You got a 20, I believe. So, first off, just surface level. Sigrun's fully re-traumatized by this. Sigrun is not doing well. I know that's not who you were scanning particularly, but like the emotions are very much on the surface for her. On a 20, I'll start with Odrun. Odrun, what is Cole reading on your face with the dirty 20 insight?
I think think it's just reiterating a little bit of what they were talking about earlier, where it's like he's not a good person. And Odrun knew that. And Sprig eventually figured it out. The only thing that Odrun likes about him these days is that he cares about Ada. And that he cares about Hel. And that he cared about Sprig. That was about it. And just based off of what was gathered from Spig's memories, you see this sick look on their face, like they fully knew he was capable of this. And that he would have a way to make it be the right thing to do. That they would fully believe this.
What does Cole see on Ada's face?
Ada's doing the thing where like you're kind of staring off into nowhere, but her eyes are like going because her brain is just kind of spinning out. She's thinking about the conversation that she had with him where he was shocked when she said she had no interest in godhood. She's thinking about like him showing that he cared about Hel, but she's thinking about all the times that she like poked at, what did you do? Why do they hate you? Because she kept poking at it and he just kind of slithered out of it every time. She's just kind of stony thinking.
Well, that's a mess.
Mm-hmm.
Odrun would go over
I'm
to
not sure how.
Sigrun.
Not sure I feel about the head in the bag now.
Yeah. Odrun would go over to Sigrun and just, well, at this point, they haven't told their part of the story yet. So they would relay a little bit of their story, kind of skip over the parts that involved Loknir. Just not involve him. And just tell Sigrun kind of what happened in the past and what Boda did. And the way it made Sprig feel. And pull out some of the things that they found.
You see a couple little knickknacks, little bits of wooden jewelry and sculptures.
I think Sigrun wants to hold your hands for theirs, but yeah, no, just literally just I've only ever been someone's mom, and now I've learned even before I wasn't really a person either. I was something else to be used to make someone else better, not really me. So you guys are this is the first time I've kind of been able to be Sigrun, and you guys have seen Sigrun, and I don't feel like I'm here because someone needs something from me, but I'm here with you guys because you just want me around. So yeah, I don't know who I am. I always just have been, as it seems, and it's nice to kind of feel like I kind of have my face, and I want a place, and I want to trust you all, but this memory I didn't know I had, I guess, kind of just reminded me that the people you think you trust, you can't. So I'm struggling really hard because none of you have given me a reason not to trust you. And like I said, you've seen me, and you've seen me, but I'm struggling. I don't know. I trusted him, it seems, then too. So I trust you guys. So I don't think you guys are doing anything wrong, but it's not easy right now.
I can imagine that. To be honest, I harbor no aspirations of godhood, so I have no reason to do anything. You know, there's that.
Stupid.
I do want to back up just a second. I want you to know that you have always been a person. You have always been someone. You were used as a tool by people, but you have always been who you are, not an instrument for somebody else's use. And you are
know that.
right. You are here because we want you here. And we hope you want to be with us. I know you don't want to be here specifically because this is a rather shitty place. But I hope that you want to be here with us.
Yeah. Took to you guys to learn that I am a person too, so I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Oh,
Real
sorry.
quick.
Yeah.
Sorry, if there's anything you wanted to say to wrap up the combo.
Well, not
Just
person,
this,
sorry.
I know that right now trust seems difficult because of what you re-experienced. And I can't say you're never going to be betrayed again. I can promise that because I see you as a person and not as a tool, it will not be me.
I can say that you guys are worth the risk of putting that trust in. And I have things to work on, but saving everything and you guys are more important. So if helping Loknir is what we need to do, I'm not going to fight it either. I can let my stuff go for you guys. I'm only doing it for you guys.
I'll be honest, I don't see this as helping him. I see this as us using him to help us. It's time he was helpful for once. For real.
Okay, so I'm gonna get to the message somebody sent me in just a moment. But for the moment, Hap, what are you up to while this conversation is happening?
I am. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest. I am just kind of zoned out off to the side, thinking of all the fun things I can do with Loki's head. Kind of, sort of. I'm just like in a state like, whew, we're all
You're
still
kind of off in your own
alive.
world.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
like, we're all still alive. Mission accomplished. Only thing hurt is our mental states and our brains, which was already fucked, but physically we good.
Roll perception.
Oh
So
dear.
I'm over here just being like, we could just like attack this head, you know, it'd be great. We just that was
Okay.
a 4. Maybe a
Okay.
5 if it goes around. So
Um,
I'm just like, yeah.
it takes
Oh,
you
no.
way longer than it should to realize your senses are not at the campsite anymore. You're sitting
What?
next to a different fire. To the rest of you all's perception, Hap is still there. Hap is fine. Maybe a little zoned out, but doesn't really change much.
No.
But at this campfire, once your kind of vision swims back into focus, you see Yrsa, the wisest of the Volve, kind of staring into the flames. And next to her, you see glowing green eyes peeking out from a wooden frame.
Oh, okay.
Ironheart.
Okay, we're good.
familiar child, you see Bo, kind of perched, kind of lankily, like kind of slouched, like not trying to be too tall.
He's
Limbs
finished
just
the mark.
sprawling everywhere, but like trying to contain it a little bit. Um,
Did Bo grow since the last time I saw him?
um, maybe an inch or two, but it looks like it's mostly like tapered off.
I'm still happy.
Irsa seems to be
Oh.
like focusing on the fire. And she says, "You can ask your questions now."
Hold up, is this like contact other plane? Is this what I do with my? Do I recognize this?
This is Contact Other Plane. You also recognize this from the last time Irsa contacted you all when you were in the Halls of the Slain. Hey, look, I only have 5 questions, so I'm gonna try to be quick. Hap, are you alive?
Okay, so here's the thing: being on the other side of the spell, can I just talk? Is there something stopping
What do you want
me?
to say? What do you want to say?
A whole litany of shit. Like I just feel like, Bo, oh my god, how are you? You look great. That's what I would do, but I'm not on the other side of the spell.
The flames of the fire spark green and flare up a little bit. And Bo goes, "Okay, that's yes, you're here. Okay, good."
Shit. I don't like that. Damn it.
Yeah, you realize your communication is limited. Your options, like you can try to convey the gist of other ideas, but you're mostly limited to yes, no, maybe, never, irrelevant, or unclear.
Oh, I hate that. Oh, that's frustrating.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, sorry about the spell. I know you probably have more to say than that, but this is look, I had to do a lot of cleaning to get Yursa to do this for me, and she kind of got sick yesterday when we tried it the first time, so I'm still really sorry about that, by the way. She's like, it's fine. Anyway, things are good here. I'm getting some training done. I'm mostly helping with moving supplies. I can do a shield bash now. You should see it. It's pretty good. I got your messages. You were the one sending those messages, right? Like you were like I heard the tree.
Okay,
Okay,
that's
yes.
very,
Good.
very
Fire
strong,
flares up.
positive response. I don't know how strong I can make this response, but I'd basically be like,
very tall, sparkly flames. Okay, good. I thought that was from you. I thought it was going crazy a little bit, but like the tree said it was fine and like it sounded trustworthy. So like if that was from you, I'm gonna trust that because you wanted me. I've been practicing. I really have. Okay, three questions. I should have written something down. I mean, how do I even ask these? Don't answer that. That wasn't a question. He's trying really hard.
I'm so happy.
Are you coming back soon?
Well, our plan sound. So in my head, I'm like, yeah, our plan sounded soon. I'm just gonna be like, yes. It's not gonna be as strong of a yes as like I've been sending you messages yet, but it's a yes.
Just a little.
Yes, a solid yes.
Couple green sparks.
Yeah.
Okay, you're coming back. Okay, that was 3. I have 2 left. Okay, so you're coming back soon. And I mean, things are getting rough here. The mountain doesn't ever stop lighting up. Like, it's rainbow colors all the time. It got warmer. So that's been nice. So thank you for that. I'm assuming you did that. I think I heard that you did that already. You explained that.
I'm trying very hard not to answer prematurely because I want them to be able to answer another question.
Yeah. do you... I mean, I don't know what you want me to do for Ragnarok, like if you want me to fight or hide, like be as far away from things as possible or be right in the thick of it. Like, do you, like, when you fight, like, you're like at the height of everything and you're like doing all this heroic stuff and you're like saving like mountains and things. Like, do you want me to try to be a hero too?
Oh, that's difficult. Shoot. What are my options for communicating again?
Yes, no, maybe, never, irrelevant, or unclear. And you can try to convey something else if you think one of those answers would be misleading.
That's true. Okay. So it's like, so my instinct is basically like conflicted in the sense that, like, no, I want Bo to be safe. I want to be there to help Bo be a hero. But I also am fully of the belief that if you are living in a world under attack, it is your right to defend it. So I'm not advocating for hiding. So it's like the tone I want to convey is like basically like it's more of the like yes maybe, in the sense it's like, do what you think is right, I support you, in a sense, but not like overly pressuring like go out there and be a hero. It's kind of like I support you and I believe in you.
Okay.
I just wish I was there with you to do so.
Okay. To convey and communicate that, roll persuasion.
Oh gosh. It's
You
not
got it.
I know, but this is like one of those moments where the dice is like, I don't know what the dice is gonna do here. What do the dice do? 15. The dice doesn't even know what it wants to do here. 16, I don't know if the Cole standing nearby is the same.
Good. 15's good. I don't know what the fire just did there, but I think I get the sense that, like, you're okay with me fighting, and you're kind of leaving it up to me.
Yeah.
Don't answer that. This is hard.
It is hard.
It's
I know.
it's really hard without you here. It's scary. I'm fine. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. But I miss you, Mom. I only get one more question. I know I'm gonna see you soon, because you said. It has to be a yes or no question, so I'm gonna ask it as a yes or no question. Do you love me?
What question is this? I don't know how big I can make this fucking fire go, but if Ursa gets burned, it's our own fucking fault.
Yeah. It erupts in this massive column. It's like, I know it was a dumb question. I just wanted to give you a way to say it. I'll see you soon. Okay.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Baby.
And the vision ripples in smoke, and you are back in the Lost Lands amid the ashy smoke of the wastelands there.
Cool. How long ago was our last long rest?
You're getting close to another long rest.
Alright, guys, we gotta
like,
wrap this shit up. We
it's
gotta get
evening.
out of here. I hate this place. Let's go.
While this is happening,
Rage.
sorry, I'm not trying to make this too
Also,
intense.
Bo did not give a shit about any of y'all, apparently.
You would have been disappointed if he asked about them. Ada, what does Cull hear when Ada tries to sneak away and fails miserably with a
Uh,
6-2 in her new Lost Lands armor?
oh, she just fucking trips and it's like, shit.
He's very soon behind. And it's just like, you okay?
No. I just, fuck. I need to think, and I feel like I need like space, but I don't want, I know I shouldn't wander off. Can I just have enough space to think? But if you need to make sure I'm fine, that's fine too.
I can be at a distance. Whatever you want.
I'm going to get slightly uncomfortably close to the lava.
Okay. You get right up to the edge of it. There's a little bit of a little bit of a ledge.
Okay, I'm not
It's
that
about like
far
a
away.
2-foot 2-foot
This is a
drop.
big trust for Cole lesson, let's just say.
Yeah, you find a secure, stable ledge with like a little 2-foot drop down into the bloop, 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 burbling magma below.
Am I still in a trance right now? Out of
Yep.
curiosity? Okay, cool.
This is taking place during Odrun and Sigrun's conversation and during your vision, so this is separate.
Okay. Noted.
I think
I think I have
that.
lava sounds.
Oh, good. Ada just stands
Not
there for quite a while, just like listening to the lava. And
It's a very silly noise.
yeah,
It should be like an earthquake rumble, but it's just bloop, bloop, bloop. One of the
Yeah.
silliest, most destructive, painful noises ever.
yeah. She's thinking a lot about Falagur and everything that happened there, too. And I'm gonna cast Commune. And Ada's learned one thing from Hap. It's that when you have a spell where you get to ask extraterrestrial being questions, they're your hostage until you ask the questions.
Okay. What does it look like as you cast this spell?
I took my bag with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to sit down. I'm going to take the head out of the bag.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to cast it ritually. I'm just going to cast it normally. And so I think that my eyes just kind of go a little bit unseeing.
Okay. Sorry, the sound effect's a little too aggressive for this. That's gonna distract me. You feel a faint, distant presence in your mind. The line is open. You can ask your 3 yes or no questions.
I thought we had an understanding. Because I saw how you care about hell. And I was probably quite foolish. But you asked me what I wanted, and I said that I wanted magic and power and vengeance, but you didn't ask me why I wanted those things. You assumed that I was like you, and that I wanted godhood. I wanted those things because I lost my family, and I am never letting that happen again. And now I find out that not only have you hurt my family twice. But they were people that you said you cared for. And I thought that we understood that we take care of the people that we care for. And I can't fucking fathom it. Caring so much about something that I just wanted for the sake of wanting it, for the sake of power, for the sake of myself, to do what you did. And the thing is, you never asked me for anything in return. So now I'm left here wondering if you're using me like them. So, I'm asking you to take it. And I hold out my hand that has the tattoo on it.
Okay.
And that's my first question.
Okay. You hold out the arm with the now quite expansive serpent tattoo on your arm. You look at this head, motionless, eyes and mouth still stitched shut, but looking so lifelike, but completely immobile. You almost see a smirk at the edge of the mouth. And you were saying, take it back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Roll a con save for me, please.
Okay. It'll have -2 on it.
The DC for this before you roll, this is going to be. Hang on, let me look at a character sheet for an exact number. Draw this out even more. Oh, that's very high. DC for this is 25.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. You gain an additional level of exhaustion.
Okay.
You feel the snake tattoo on your arm rise a little bit, almost as if there's something underneath your skin pushing upwards. You feel like you could almost pull it out of your skin in this moment. But you feel it detach. It saps something from you. It hurts, but you can remove it if you choose.
Yeah, I will. I have the hairwork blade, and I use it to like cut off the like. If I could pull it, I can cut off the head of the snake and pull it off.
Yep. You pull it out, and then as your knife slices through it, it vanishes into a wisp, and little bits of ash fall into the lava beneath you. You feel something shift in you.
I'm gonna pick up the head, and I'm gonna.
You still feel the connection. You have 2 questions remaining if you choose to use them.
I hope that even though you're still just that greedy, power-hungry little man. I hope that something in you still wants to save Grimnir. But I'm done. And I drop the head in the lava.
It flares up, and the head slowly sinks beneath. Plop, plop, plop. That silly sound of burning flowing over everything.
I let the spell drop if it hasn't already.
The spell remains available to you. Do you want to ask another question, or do you release the magic? And you feel a weaker connection, complete severing of energy there. Cole, you see this from a distance.
I'm definitely kind of like this, like exhaustion kind of pose.
Like over the lava?
No, I'm sitting back from it.
Okay. Well, either way, he's gonna approach. His footsteps are loud. Ada knows he's there.
Hi.
Hi.
That was probably really fucking stupid. But I just did. But he hurt Sigrid. And he hurt her. And not letting my family get hurt again.
You did what you had to do. Just a hand on her shoulder.
Kind of lean into it.
He'll like, are you okay? Not, I mean,
I'm like
physically.
extra tired.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ada, roll an Arcana or Religion check.
Okay. I have not used my rune today, so I'm gonna do Arcana with a +5, but then it'll have a -4, so it's just a +1.
And that's related to your fate tattoos, right? That's not a class ability.
That is related to my fate tattoos.
Perfect.
Okay.
Love it.
Amazing. So, with a nat 20, you're able to intuit the consequences of this choice. At this moment, while you do still have access to your magic, you currently do not have access to any of your trickery domain specific spells or class features. What's your highest level spells that you can cast?
7.
Seventh. You currently do not have access to 7th level spells.
Okay.
So, with a nat 20, Ada, you realize this could be a big problem for Ragnarok. You've been training, you've been improving yourself. This is
choice.
You've cut off a very powerful functional ally right before the end of the world. You're short on friends, and now you're short on power. Roll a charisma save.
Okay. Oh, that's normally a 0. That's a -1.
-1.
Yeah, of course.
You also think of your last rune, your last fate rune in this moment of
Yeah.
what your fate at Ragnarok might be. And you're wondering, was this predestined? Was this your choice? Where does your path lead? But those prophetic words are looming in your mind as you think through what this decision has cost you already and may cost you in the future. You also realize that you're at 2 levels of exhaustion, and tomorrow you're going to a maw, and going to a few places that are related to Loknir in some way.
Can Greater Restoration help me with my 2nd level of exhaustion?
If you still have access to that spell, yes.
I do.
Yes, go ahead. Go ahead and take away another 100 gold of diamond dust from your inventory as well.
One's better than 2 levels of exhaustion. We live on 1 level.
Yep.
Plus you're
And it is getting to be
exhausted.
evening, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Skuld also looks very ready to rest because you fixed the strength reduction, but she still needs to get rid of her last level of exhaustion. So, with that in mind, you all kind of find yourselves back at your campsite.
I very clearly
Odrun
no
and
longer have a
Sigrun
large tattoo.
Yeah, very blatantly in this hot weather, you've kind of been like in fewer layers, so the massive, sprawling, spiraling snake tattoo is visibly absent from Ada's arm. Hap, are you staying chill about what you just experienced, or are you having a moment as well? Oh, you're unmuted.
I realized that in a second. Okay.
Yep.
So we're going home tomorrow, right? I'm saying this out loud to the group. We're gonna be back tomorrow,
I
next day,
don't
maybe.
know about
We gotta get away.
tomorrow for sure, but definitely we're aiming for the next couple of days.
Yeah, okay. I'm ready to like leave
I mean, we
this
could go home tomorrow.
hellhole.
Technically, we could dive right into the hole and just go.
I mean,
I'm just saying we gotta get back.
We need to close
We need to
close some other
close
maws
some
though.
things.
We
Look,
need to close
here's
2.
the deal. The mountain back in our world has been lighting up for a while now. We gotta like wrap this shit up. I don't like it here anymore. We gotta go.
Yeah, we have to close them and then we go because the mountain's lighting up because she's summoning things from here.
Okay, I'm just saying. If we could like pick up the pace here, that'd be great.
It's
That'd be great.
How do you know the mountain's lighting up?
Yeah, because Bo told me.
Bo told you?
Yeah. See, here's the thing. I've been contacting Bo. Bo just contacted me. I may have burned Irsa. It's fine. We gotta go. Oh, but it did get warmer, so good news for anybody who needs it.
Somehow I find that oddly ominous, despite the fact that I know it was because of us.
It was we
Because it's hot here and it's horrible.
Yeah, somehow I find that mildly ominous. Can I ask?
none of you have
Looking at
fur.
Ada, just can I ask, or do you not want?
You can ask.
Yeah, you don't have a giant tattoo anymore.
Yeah.
Cole has not left Ada's side.
Are you okay?
My side is still available. Hello, your bestie over here.
Cole has 2 sides.
Fine. I made an emotional but tactically questionable choice.
I think that people usually say that sentence with a con and a pro. You just said 2 cons. What'd you do?
Thank you, Hap.
What did you do?
Told Loknir to fuck off and put the head in the lava.
Wait, put the head in the like Loknir's head?
Wait, why didn't we let
You
Sig
bitch!
do
You didn't
that
let me
though?
take it
That would have been
It wasn't
so.
It wasn't
Come on!
Don't yell at Ada.
I
Not
wanted to kick the
yelling,
head.
just asking.
Hey,
Talking to
it's
Hap.
kind of selfish. We could have all like joined in on the lava party.
That would have been fun, but I understand.
I mean, can't you just replace them with like a different quote unquote god or something instead with a better tattoo design?
I don't know.
I don't know how this works.
I don't know.
Well, I can see if you need a little assistance with whatever's going on there. I can see if there's another tree that's looking for.
I don't know how to talk to trees, Hap.
I mean, you can learn. I can teach you. It's fine.
Hap, that
Trees
is
are
an
better than
extremely
gods
generous
anyway.
offer. Honestly,
That is an
coming
extremely
from you,
generous
that is very
offer.
extremely generous.
I'm choosing to hear that in a positive
No,
tone.
I
which
mean
I'm
it
sure
in a positive
is.
way. That was a very generous offer, for real.
I'm just saying, trees are better than gods.
I'm
What,
starting to
God?
believe you.
You're just starting to believe me? After all this time? Aren't you like
Well,
literally a tree?
To be fair, the trees on Grimnir were kind of being evil for a long time, and the gods were kind of looking really good, and now suddenly everybody has switched
The gods
sides.
were rocks. Okay.
Yeah, even when they were alive, apparently they still sucked.
Yeah. Duh. I told you so. I'm gonna start saying that
So
more
far, the
often.
only one I like is Luda,
Would you like
Right?
to talk to some trees?
which is really weird.
Or like, I mean, you could probably talk to Luda. Would that help you at all? Is divine power shit? I don't know how your stuff works.
Yeah. Can I roll an insight check? Has anyone else connected the dots that this was genuinely like not a good tactical choice and that I just said fuck you to an ally?
Ally is a very loose term here.
I think that's something that could be generally understood. You know, the way that clerics work is usually like a pretty known thing. So blatantly rejecting your patron deity is, yeah, that's known to cause issues with accessing your magic.
I would like to point out, we're probably none of us are probably thinking straight about Loknir right now, so. I'm just saying,
Odrun at
if you
some
need a
point.
new connection to amazing power with less shitty people,
I don't know how. I don't know. I got upset and I did a thing.
you know what? Well, what was the last? How did we talk to Hell before? I liked Hell. We should talk to Hell.
I mean, she's on a different plane.
Yeah, so is Belle.
She's always on a
So-
different plane, right?
So that's how
Yeah.
we'd have to talk to host. Talk to a different plane.
Don't you have a coin or
I
something?
think we should replace Loknir with Hell. That feels like a trade.
Shit!
Did you
We
leave
gave
that
it to
with Thonir?
Thonir!
Yeah, we gave it to Thonir.
Okay.
We were
I
soft.
Ada, can I talk to Hell on your behalf here? I think what you did was great. I'm a little mad at you for not letting me join in on this. I'm just saying. This is how I process emotions. I also just need us to like keep moving forward because I need to get home right now. But like while you figured that out, I could try to talk to Hell. You know, we could. It's an upgrade. Let's be real. It's an upgrade. See, look at our Trude right now. Look at our Trude right now. This is.
You won't
If
have.
you don't believe me, you believe our Trude. This is a great plan. This is a great plan. It's gonna get us going forward. It's gonna get us home. Can I talk to Hell?
Question, did you say we're about to come upon a long rest, probably?
Yeah.
Yes. If there was a
That's
sun, it
always-
would be setting by this point.
That's the only
Because-
reason I haven't literally pushed us into moving right at this very moment. That's why I asked earlier.
Well, I have a follow-up question. Banishment. Can I choose what plane? Because if I can get you to see Bo for 1 minute, will that make you feel better? Just go,
I
or to
saw
see
Bo
Hell.
for
Go
1
talk to
minute.
Hell.
I saw Bo. That's why I
I meant
want to go.
physically. I'm just saying. Or we could send you to Hell really quick for 1 minute and you come right back.
Yeah, see, here's
I
the
don't think
thing.
you can choose.
I
Seeing
don't think you
both
can
for
We're gonna
1
use
minute
our
and
spell
immediately
slots to get
leaving
them back.
both
Might
is
as
actually
well.
gonna
Yeah,
be
I don't think you can
worse.
choose.
Damn it. It doesn't say you can't, so I figured it'd be a DM
I
choice.
mean-
I'm gonna let it.
I want to talk to
Technically,
Hal.
aren't you sent to your home plane? And if you
Yeah.
hold concentration, you stay there?
So traditionally, yes, but
Yes.
when
Okay.
it comes to Grimnir and the World Tree and the current Rainbow Spear shenanigans going on, any planar travel is risky and difficult, and there's no guarantees.
And no
I want to
breaking
try
the
to talk
games.
to Hal.
Mhm.
Anyone want a
That's
surprise trip? It's like the
No.
what
And
the
I will say, before it was Loknir helping you get to this destination instead of where Boda was sending you.
Mhm.
Odrin would walk over to Ada for a second and say,
Oh,
"Look,
June, are you mad at me?
no,
Honestly,
honestly, I'm not.
Head.
Did you notice that I don't have that armband anymore?
Honestly, no. I'm
That's
sorry.
okay. I kind of made it part of my thing. Here's the thing. I did that the night before we went up the mountain. I left it. I yelled at
You got it,
Walter. I
Walter?
yelled at the gods. I ripped his effigy in half. And I left it. Because I was so pissed that they would choose to mess with each of your minds right before we left. I understand somebody messing with your family and you cutting them off and it probably not being the wisest idea, and yet it still being the right one. I get it. And we'll give you a big hug.
Just like collapses into it a little bit.
We're with you. If you need and or want another patron, we'll figure something out. If you don't, that's fine too.
I don't know, honestly, what happens now.
Neither
Sorry,
do
no
I.
one else got to see the head sink into the lava.
That is a bit of a
It's
pity.
kind of
I'm
satisfying.
a
I'm
little
sorry.
miffed about that. That's the only thing I'm mad about, really.
Pat taught me silent
yeah.
image.
PowerPoint.
Oh, that is
If I taught you
fabulous.
that,
I
I
can
can
watch
teach
that
you a lot of
over and over
things.
again.
I'm just saying.
Yes, you can. You can watch it over and over again. Well, you can also
Yeah, you don't get the plop plop plop, but that's already in the
Yeah.
environment,
Yeah, you
so
got
you're
the-
able to get the gist of it.
I love it. That is cinematic. It's beautiful. And somewhat cathartic
Perfect
for
knows
me
the
too.
last thing to sink
Shit.
below.
I want to try to contact Hell.
Okay.
Can I say
How would you
something
like
I've
to do
always
that?
thought about Loknir?
Yeah.
Are you saying this or is Cole saying this?
Cole.
Okay.
It's one thing to say it about a guy who's beheaded, but I don't care anymore. His haircut was really ugly, and for a god, I would have expected better.
I hear
He
this.
was
and
a
I'm
pretentious
very
fucker. Did you
disappointed.
notice his tower just had to be a little bit nicer and a little bit
And he
bigger
had
than
the-
Alden's?
And the shoes!
Ugh,
The shoes with the points!
the fucking shoes. You'd think the man was a fucking elf.
Very clicky clacky.
Not in like an elven sense, like a little fucking mythical
Like
creature
a
thing.
Tomten?
Like a little
Like you
story
did.
elf.
Like a Taunton.
Mhm.
Like a
Like-
Taunton. You think
Like he
the
would
man was
sit
a
on the
Taunton.
shelf over a fire.
Ugh.
Yeah. So
Anyway,
I'm gonna
Hap,
try
were
to
you
use
about to-
contact. I'm gonna try to use contact as a play. Basically, I'm gonna use the same spell I used to contact my mother tree. Try to contact
Mhm.
Hell. Nobody stopped me,
Okay.
so I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
The
And you're
thing
able
is-
to cast this in additional time?
I didn't well, we put it a long rest since then, so I haven't used it since we had the. I didn't cast it for Bo, and we had a random day of travel that I did
And
no
Ursa
spell.
cast.
Yep, you're good.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, go for
Yeah.
it.
Okay. The only thing is this is not my patron, so technically
It's not your patron, so you do have to take the risk here.
I do have to take the risk, but I'm taking this risk right before a long rest, so
It is right before a long rest. Okay. Hang on.
So it's a DC 15
Wait, so
intelligence saving
what's
throw.
the risk?
Okay,
Wow.
what?
The DC 15 intelligence save.
Canon,
What's
I
your-
went and attuned to the Ring of
And then
Regeneration.
if I fail, I take 66 psychic damage and have the incapacitated condition until I finish a long rest. It's
Yeah, you
not
just go
a
to sleep.
spell.
Do you have any
Why?
bonuses to your intelligence saves?
What's my intelligence?
Yes.
0.
Yes.
I have 0.
It's a plus 0?
Yes. No,
Those aren't
save.
for
That's
saves.
right. They're
Saves,
saves.
saves.
Those aren't saves.
All right.
I only have
it's-
guidance,
It's
I
just
don't
a
have resistance.
It's just a
That's
straight roll of the
great.
die on this then. All
I
right.
do have
DC
inspiration. That's all I
15.
got. And unfortunately, my automatically succeed I don't think works on saves. So I
That
wish
only
it did.
applies to skill checks.
I know.
Yep.
Can anybody help you with saves?
I don't think an intelligence save.
I don't think the help action
Yeah.
helps with saves.
Okay, I just wanted to double check. It's weird that we make a lot of these saves.
It would be
Okay.
difficult to make
All
to
right.
help with an intelligence save.
Oh,
Save heavy.
Beautiful.
Okay.
There you
Okay.
go.
Oh my god, I don't want to
No
use inspiration.
way. That was like me and my
Nat
wisdom
20.
save earlier.
Okay. All
Oh my
right.
god, okay. So I'm contacting Hal.
So, Hap,
I'm just zoned out again while all y'all
You-
doing shit.
feel your mind expand and stretch almost to the breaking point. Usually, your mother tree is guiding you through this process and rooting you, keeping you stable. But for this, it feels like there's forces pulling and pushing from all directions. You feel your mind having to pass through, like, you think you glimpse, like, the world tree, worlds resting in the branches. You feel like your brain is, like, beyond the scope of, like, all the worlds, but, like, you're trying to focus on that branch that leads to hell, to the underworld. You sink
It'd be a
down
roots,
and
probably.
lower. You hear whispers of the dead marching their way through Helmaz, and you find yourself connected to a very elegant, bit older than the last time you saw her, regal-looking woman on a lovely walking throne, petting a small wolf pup.
The face.
You gotta get normal about it.
The nose
Okay.
scratch.
I love it.
Okay. Okay. That's fun. Hey! Long time no see! I hope you're doing well. You look great. It's interesting you're mixing wolves and cat thrones, but that's cool. That's cool. I just wanted to come by because there's been a lot that's happened since the last time. Okay, out of curiosity, do I get like any sort of like vibes from like how she's reacting? Because I'm seeing your face, but I realize Hat probably not seeing their face, and this is like a weird disconnect here.
You get a bit of the vibes.
Okay.
You get a rough sense of the vibes of my facial expressions.
Okay. Okay. So look, here's the deal.
It's like you're
We're
seeing her
currently-
through a bit of a foggy mirror.
Look, we dealt
Or
with the
foggy
stuff in the
window.
halls of the slain. I'm not sure what happened after we left because we tried to like do that like reconnect thing. But we're currently fighting Boda, and we got sent to the Lost Lands. Can you believe it?
Saw that.
Oh,
Is that your question?
No,
Sorry, she tucked a coin
pocketed
away.
No,
She tucked the coin away.
no, I did not. That was not meant as a question, obviously. Anyway, so, and it turns out this place sucks. So thank God that we're not over here. Anyway, also, gotta be honest with you, Love Beer sucks. You probably do that. I'm gonna give a basic overview of what's happened so far after Boda kind of put this over here. Kind of like basic. I'm gonna try to not make it as emotionally heart-wrenchingly like oh shit kind of thing. Do I have in the stories that I was told, KJ, not to hell, to KJ.
Yep.
Do I have a sense of when Hell was born in all of this? Like, do we like construct a timeline at any point to figure out?
Oh, we do know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Hell was born
before.
in between Sprig's memory and Heimdall's memory.
Okay,
Plus, she
and do
was
we have
drinking grape
any
juice.
sense of like how mature and aware Hell would have been? Like, I don't know, we've been dealing with these gods for a little bit. Did they like age very quickly or whatever?
You know that when the Exodus took place, when Hel went through the portal to Grimnir, she was still technically a child. She was not yet an adult.
Okay, okay. Look, I family is weird. I get that and stuff, but I feel like working with Loknir is becoming very complicated for preserving our world at the moment. And so I wanted to reach out to you because I miss you. Um, we wish you. We hope you're doing well. And would you be interested in helping us? Would you like to help us fight Oda? This is going to be very interesting
Yes.
considering. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
I knew it.
Wonderful. Would you be interested in helping us fight, even if that means going against Loknir? Because I'm just saying this because I don't know exactly where Loknir is gonna fall in this with like the history we just learned. Not because we're purposely seeking out Loknir in order to kind of like gorge his head of lava. Um.
Yes.
Okay.
Um, the yes comes out kind of skeptical, like
Okay.
that, like the idea of Boda and Loknir being on the same side, or like something you have to attack both of them. Like,
I don't know. We're just preparing for just in case. So now, would you be interested in helping us fight Ragnarok and Boda by also helping our friend Ada, who has just given up a large part of their power for the sake of friendship? I think was what the reason was. Half of them were decided to try to figure shit out.
that is up to Ada.
But yes, I get that. But if I approach Ada, I also what Ada might say like it's also up to you, and I just kind of want to know at least like one side when I present this. So, would you be willing to help Ada if Ada says yes? I feel like this is the fourth question.
Um, she says
Magically, whatever.
nothing. She says nothing, almost as if she is emphasizing she already answered.
Okay, well, just I like clarity. Okay, all right.
But she'll let you have your fourth question back.
Oh, okay. Ooh, see, this is
Two
why I like you.
questions.
This is why I like you. Okay. If if Ada says yes, is the method I'm using right now to contact you the best way to reach out again? I know this is
Not
it's
not necessarily.
okay. We'll work on that. And I know, and then for my final question, I know you did a lot for us with the whole Halls of the Slate and everything, and you've had a lot on your plate all at once and stuff. Are you doing okay? glad to hear it. Thank you so much. Don't be a
As
stranger.
as she raises her drink to you a final time, you see the skeletal half of her face manifest and radiate power and magic. Still holding her skeletal hand around a drink. Um, the wolf pup gives you like a little yip. They go.
I'm
Just a
really
little
holding
friendly.
in the fact that I don't like wolves.
And then you feel the connection dissipate. You feel yourself rushing back into your body at lightning speed.
Oh.
And then you're back with everybody else. And that is where we are going to end our session for today. We will see what happens to the Fate Bearers next time as they face their first Maw. What does a Maw do? What kind of threats will be there? I'm sure it'll be easy. It'll be a walk in the park. Nothing bad's gonna happen at all. Knowing their luck, we'll see what happens. But tune in next week. We stream Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern. VODs are moved over to YouTube. Everything is at the handle lich_queens. Come check us out, because this has been quite a ride, and Ragnarok is fast approaching. So we will see what happens with these Fate Bearers next time. Skål.